Yeah, because it's gonna be weird. You and my baby pic right there.
That's me. What is good, guys and girls of YouTube? It is your boy Justin Omoi. I'm sure you probably noticed I'm not in my room. Like, ain't my picture. I'm at the homie, if you remember. Soctane Octane. Remember I showed you Twitter? Remember that song I made? Slow-mo, yeah, the world's slow-mo. So we linked up in New York and we got a little bit of stuff to talk about for beat leasing, right?
Yep.
So yo, here's the homie Sock. Or actually, my bad. Let me address him as his name, Nerf Beats.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Nerf, obviously, and yeah, so we're talking about just basic leasing terms when working with artists and producers, just to get the legal terms out the way. Just because there's a bunch of leasing stuff, there's an MP3 lease, wave lease. Some people do track outs, which are debatable, and exclusive leasing terms.
Yeah.
So I'm just here to talk about the basics.
Yeah, it could be awfully confucius when you think about leases. I know me myself, I'm not 100% clear on, like, you know, I just feel like I'll be scared if I see a lease. I'll just run away from it instead of buying a beat. Probably rip it, but don't do that.
What is the most common question we get for leasing?
I'd say the most common question, especially from me, would be on the terms of selling the lease. How does the lease thing work out? How does the process of signing the lease go about?
Well, ideally, first, the process, if you're going to do an MP3 lease, you want to, when you buy the beat, you have a PDF file attached to the beat the minute they buy it. So they have like a leasing term agreement. You can have it signed already, and then they can sign it. And the only reason why we're doing that is not just to protect the producer, because that has nothing to do with it. It's more protecting the artist, you guys, when you guys buying the beat, just in case somebody buys the beat exclusively and they try to jip you off saying it's copyrighted. You guys can also have the documents in file saying, look, I leased it for this amount of years, this is what I have, and that's why I bought this beat, and they can't get you with a copyright, royalty, nothing like that. That right is right to you until that lease expires.
Yes. So right, it's basically a type of lease. Like, let's say we have a title deed for a house. In that sense, it'll be more like, hey, rather than it's for you, it's more like, this is my insurance. This is my, to make sure, just in case anything happens, it's me. This is my license. This is what I could do with it, just in case. Because you're not the only one who's probably going to get a license, depending on the type of license, which we'll talk about in a second. But just know that there's a lot of other people, and they could try and jip you of that status, right?
Yep.
So yeah.
So MP3 lease is usually, you know, the lower end is like 20 bucks. And what people do is that can only go to your mixtape that you make, like a SoundCloud, something. You cannot use that lease to record a video. It's just only for mixtape audio.
Question. Sorry. What about pricing? Would you be able to sell that? Or if you were to make a song with it, would you be able to sell it?
Well, it depends. Again, the contracts are all subjective. So me personally, it's up to, MP3 is a non-profit, and you can't do anything about it. Just a mixtape, just release. And then for Wave, it's like an upgrade sale, is I like to call it. It's an upgrade sale. So you'll pay, instead of 20 bucks, it's $40, but you could make a music video, and you can have up to 6 paid concerts, whatever shows that you guys make, and that's if you guys are going through a big scale. And then, like I said, track outs are debatable, but I have track outs where you have unlimited, technically unlimited everything. Is just I still retain the rights to the beat, publishing rights, everything, and then exclusive is you guys get the whole beat. That's it. I have nothing to do with it. You guys pay the full price. You guys can do whatever you want.
So you own it.
So you own the beat. Like, I have nothing to do with it. That's on my contract. Again, every contract is subjective, so you guys really want to read your contracts. Read it thoroughly and make sure there's no producer out there trying to, like, scumbag you and claim you and, you know, do that. But the most common one on the higher end, when you get, you know, famous, is more of the publishing rights, which is pretty much not that much. It's just they have to ask you whether it could go to somebody else and make sure if you want to publish it, if they can publish that same beat. And yeah, so that's about it.
Wow. So that's MP3, WAV file, track out, which you said is iffy. We could talk about it different. And then exclusive. Is that the main stuff?
Yeah, those are the main four.
All right. One more thing I got in mind. How does it work out in terms of you claiming the signature? Do you like get them to write it in pen or something? How does that process?
No, well, there's like an electronic pen, and then they have to actually put down their actual government name down, and they have to put the email, and then yeah. So if anything was to ever happen, you just go to court. You show them this is the signature that they signed, this is the date that they signed, and yeah, and then if they have any second questions, again, that's why you save all your beats on your hard drive as a producer. That's exactly what you want to do, just because when you go to court, you can say, look, this is the date I made the beat, this is the date I did the beat, and this is the date I sold them the beat and sent it to him, and this is the date he signed it. So there's no confusion, and trust me, 10 out of 10 times you will win the case.
Awesome. So this is more, all in all, to be a fair thing between the producer and artist to have the claim of the title. And just in case somebody just wants to come through and rip your beat or something, take it for themselves. Contracts are basically your safeguard, right?
Pretty much a safeguard. It's pretty much a safe place. Again, contracts are just made to protect both parties. That's what a contract is made for. It has nothing to do with trying to scumbag somebody else. It's more, you know, two people consenting to a certain agreement, and they don't want to break that agreement. If that agreement is broken, you could just take that to the law, which that's pretty much what leasing is. And it's just to protect both the artist and producer and the rappers, you know, whatever is included.
Awesome. Alright guys, this is the homie Nerf Beats. You want to give a little say on your channel?
Yeah, so again, it's Nerf Beats. You guys can check out my website, nerfbeats.com, and my YouTube. You guys can search up Nerf Beats, and which I just do basic tutorials on a lot of the SoundCloud rappers, underground rappers that are coming up. So yeah, that's about it.
Yo, don't forget about that, you know, beat kit. That beat kit. Y'all heard that song? If you ain't heard it, you slacking. I'll just say it. Check them out, yo.
Alright guys, peace man, take care. And like Justin said, the drum kit, it's only 20 bucks. You're getting quality sounds just for it, and there's nothing more you can ask for. And yeah, so that's about it guys.
Alright, it's your boy Socks,
aka Nerf Beats,
and Justin Omoi. And with that being said, peace. Oh, that was in a great snap. There you go, peace. We out.